Yeah, and so it's crazy too, because I feel like you can capitalize on trends, like if all the eyes are somewhere and you want like, okay, that's like a new app comes out, like TikTok, right? A lot of people are like, posting on TikTok to get views.
Yeah.
And that works, but it's tough when you see people dump everything into that trend, but trends die, especially now. My girlfriend's on TikTok and I know a lot of people are on TikTok. Trends in there are up and down every month. There's like that trending dance or something like that, or that trending food or some type of video that, they want to do. And it was like, oh, let's go do that. And then if you're late to the party, you're fucking yourself. You are absolutely screwing yourself because now you're focused on it. But I was like, well, I just got force fed this for the last 3 months. I don't want to watch it anymore. Mm-hmm. It's the attention span. Oh my God, I hate phones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Real Business Roundtable. Non-sponsor shout out, Jocko Go. Today we have the cherry vanilla. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my second one this morning.
I can hear the sipping, like the.
Shout out to Janet T. Zoo for giving us the powder toast man. Shout out to my lovely mummy, my mom. Yes, I still call my mom mummy.
Mummy, mama.
Yeah, shout out Sam. He's a guest.
We're getting there.
My mom hooked me up with these powdered toast man mugs for the show. And today we have Samir Smethanyan from Kazakhstan. He traveled many many miles to come provide value to the show. Welcome, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Samir Smethanyan.
I came by yak.
He shared with us earlier.
Travel.
He shared with us earlier his special tasty kebab recipes.
Yes. I make a mean kebab.
All right, so today we're going to talk about the dangers of trends. Ladies and gentlemen, the dangers of trends. So Samir, you were talking about like VR and all these things. We see this out in the marketplace. We see, this, that. Like one big trend that I thought I saw that really did not take off was AI agent calling, where they would have a caller call somebody. It sounds pretty smooth on the ads, but then when you actually get called by one, it's very awkward and weird, and you can tell that they are almost like pre-recorded responses, and people don't like that. Human beings want to interact with humans, so AI-based calling, in my opinion, right now is a flop. It's not there yet. It's very, very disappointing because they pitch you all these capabilities and you're like, oh my God, AI is the trend. I want to get it. And then you realize it's not exactly what we thought it was. And you were talking about.
Yeah. So just trends in general, like I'm a young kid. I'm on YouTube and Instagram and all that. Actually, it's a lie. I'm not on Instagram. But one thing that did pop up recently was it was kind of about AI and like the bubble popping, and Jake talked about it a little bit. But that's one thing that I noticed that kind of clicked with me. Everyone's going like, "Oh, AI is going crazy. AI is going crazy," and it hurt the gaming industry pretty hard. I am in that. And they started making a lot of graphic cards straight for AI, and then I saw like a clip of something like a little reel that was talking about that a lot of AI companies are actually going bankrupt. Like they are not making enough money to stay in business because there's just no point, and they're not, because all this stuff that you do is like, oh, what's a good spaghetti recipe? Like what are good restaurants or something like that, or like how do I build a bench, wood shop kind of thing, and it's just not. It's not working anymore. and that's kind of what geared me into it, because I saw another thing about, VR. I haven't seen anything about VR at all.
Yeah.
I just came back from Cali, and on the plane there's a guy with the Apple Vision Pro like headset kind of thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when that was a thing, like 3 years ago, and I haven't heard about it since.
Yeah,
You know, the
it's-
Oculus.
It's one of those things that you get excited at first and you see people talking about it. Like with the Oculus thing, you would see all these influencers out of nowhere including the Oculus in their content, and all of this stuff is paid for promotion, I'm pretty sure. And when there are big investments into these trends, it's sort of shoved down our throat. Like, look at this, get excited about it, do it, adopt it now. And you got to think twice, like, okay, why am I being force fed this? Why do I have to do this or comply or adopt this? Why? What is the reason? Whenever anything is pushed as a trend, I ask myself, why is it being pushed so much? You want to know the real reason is money. People are making big investments into these things, and they have to make sure that their investment pays off a dividend. How do you do that? You do it through the press, you do it through media, you do it through promotion. And all of this stuff is just pushed and pushed and pushed, and not all, and this is the truth. And by the way, I'm not anti-AI. I think AI is applicable in so many different ways, but very niche specific processes, not everything. Oh, you're gonna have AI make your breakfast. No, I'm not. No, I wanna fry. I wanna open my egg. I wanna fry it. I wanna add a little bit of grass-fed butter.
I have a great example of the trend right now that's going
Well,
down.
on camera, I couldn't hear you. What?
A great trend right now is that people are like just hopping on, and a bunch of people are getting like sponsorship for is like GLP-1 sort of shit.
Wow. Oh yeah, they're pushing.
The shots. The
Oh,
GLP.
Ozempics.
Oh yeah.
That's like a new trend. It's like everybody's talking about.
Well, my own. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just have some discipline and not eat donuts every day. I can tell myself not to do that. I've been doing it for years. I'm not saying I'm an Adonis, but I'm, whatever. I lift weights and I try to eat good and I drink a lot of water. I do the things that I can, but to take an injection to make me eat less, I get it. Some people can't do it. I understand. But me, myself, I have the discipline and control to not eat pizza every day. I love, don't get me wrong. I absolutely effing love pizza.
Oh, please.
Pizza is one of my favorite damn foods on the planet. If I could eat pizza every day with no repercussions, I think I would. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I would eat pizza every day.
God, I could deep dive into it just chatting about pizza so hard right now. It's not even funny.
I went to high school. Not high school. I went to in college. There was this dude I was friends with, and he admitted to me that I think since the age of 11, this is wild. Get ready for this. Since the age of 11, he would only eat cheese pizza and a Coke. Ladies and gentlemen. That's all he ate. Do you ever see like someone who has a picky eater crazy. And like you'll see like TV shows about it? He's a good dude, no disrespect to him. I didn't say his name. He just was such a picky eater that he was like, yeah, I just want to eat cheese pizza and Coke. And that's all he would eat. But if wild. I could do that without my love handles turning into beach balls, cue the AI. That's what happens to me. My body does not like it. Right? And it goes, hey, we're going to fatten the fuck up right now. The second I do that. So what I do is I take those indulgences, those things that I like, and I just do it maybe once a week. That's it. Bang. Just a little. Right?
Yep.
Moderation.
Yep.
Right? So that's the thing. Why are we talking about pizza today? How did we get?
Yeah, I don't even know.
We're talking about
trending. Okay. All right.
Holy shit. We go off on Pluto on the show.
Yeah, no funny. But yeah, it's just. I had a question. So, because you're talking about getting force-fed. Who force-fed pizza? But anywho,
oh yeah.
So
tie me up, bro. Tie me up and feed me that pizza.
It is interesting because I like to think of myself as I've always chosen not to be a sheep. If something's going crazy, if everyone's listening to this one song, I'm like, okay, great. I'm going to avoid that song.
I'm the same.
I don't want to get. I'm not a follower. I do what I want to do.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
dude.
and like because it's the force fed when it's on my feed. You know, back when I actually did have Instagram, I get these same shit over and over and over and over, and it got to the point where I'd actually start like reporting and disliking the ad to like tell the algorithm, hey, stop fucking showing me this.
Yeah,
like you're pissing me off. And it got to the point where I just deleted Instagram. Like I'm not here for that, because when so many people have the same opinion, which of course they don't, everyone's their own person, everyone's gonna like what they like and not like what they don't like. But when you're in high school, right, or college, and everyone you talk to is like, oh, you listen to a song, and you do this thing, and did you buy that Stanley Cup, you do this, do that, and they're
Stanley
like,
Cup.
yeah, and I'm like, no, like I don't do that. Then you get the peer pressure, and then they're like, "Oh, you don't have one? Oh, you didn't listen to a song?
No,
Why didn't you like it?"
Blue. What are those things called? Boo
The foo-foos?
The
No, the
boo-boos.
La boo-boo.
La boo boo la boo boo. La boo boo la boo boo. La boo boo la boo boo. Here it comes.
Yeah, like that. What the fuck?
I know somebody that loves those. Everybody has their thing, and it is what it is. It's just a popular trend. Another trend thing that I see that aggravates me is supplements. Like certain supplements will get shoved down your throat. Oh, you got to take this. You got to take that. I'll get into the science of the actual ingredient. I'll go, well, why? What is this doing in the body? Let's first analyze that. And I usually check major things like, does this ingredient, like there's a lot of push on dandelion root. Dandelion root has a lot of health benefits. It's known to prevent, allegedly, the big C, we don't know, which is good. That's really good for you. But dandelion root has some negative, based on my research, is some negative side effects. Whenever I look at a supplement, I always look at, does it impact blood flow negatively? Does it affect, 5-alpha reductase, which is important for a dude? You want to make sure you have proper DHT. Does it affect your testosterone? Does it affect energy? Does it have any other like possible long-term effects versus just the immediate effect? So I always nerd out on supplements.
Yeah.
And I, like 9 times out of 10, I'll look at a supplement, I'll read the ingredient tag. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not doing it. Like the big thing, like fenugreek. They were pushing fenugreek in all these like athletic supplements, and I'm like, that does not jive with my own research.
Yeah, and so it's actually funny you talk about the ingredients. So like Stanley, I don't know if you know this, or if any out there in the audience knows this.
Stanley Cups.
They're actually lined with like not good stuff
On the inside?
on the inside. Yeah, their liner, it doesn't like flake off, but there's like a residue in there.
The aluminum?
Yeah, the aluminum. It's like, so when you fill it up, like all that kind of just bleeds into whatever liquid you're drinking.
Damn.
And it's like, it's not good for you. So quick shout out, Purist water bottle. That's the one that I always use.
Purist. Is that the one that sounds like a bird?
Yeah, that's the one that sounds like a bird.
Oh man, the little tweet.
Yeah, so what their stuff is lined with is all natural, and it has a there's like a certain film on it that won't hold in taste. So you could put coffee in it in the morning and then just go to the sink, rinse it out, put in water, tastes like the freshest water you've ever had. And they say right on there's like, we are made with all natural, we're green, and there's no weird shit in the lining, because the lining is what does it. It's all about how the water bottle is lined. And I love that water bottle. So if anyone out there wants good, clean water, and it keeps it cold forever.
Wow.
It's so nice.
Another trend that drives
like crazy.
Another trend that drives me crazy is a lot of these digital marketing agencies are running ads for clicks that they say stupid shit where they go, SEO is dead.
A lot of web designers won't agree with me, but I think SEO is dead.
Oh,
SEO is dead. Why are you saying this to people? No, there's add-ons to SEO where we have AEO, okay? It's additional to your traditional search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is not dead. You're saying this to get the attention. I've received so many text messages from clients and they're like, oh my God, SEO's dead. I'm like, don't. Now, my rebuttal is, where do you go when you need something? Do you yell out the window? Do you go, hey, I'm looking for a carpenter? Someone's like, shut up. Go to Google.
Yeah.
Go, like, that doesn't exist. When the day happens that no one uses Google to find the businesses that they want to work with, maybe you could say that, but that's not going to happen. They're referring to the AI-based result SEO, which is an add-on. So we have the map pack, we have answers, we have AI, we have the website rankings, and a bunch of other shit. So like what I'm trying to get at, it's just an add-on. It just means that there's additional opportunities to get found. That's all that's based on. So that's a stupid trend that we saw in the digital marketing industry, where these companies would say stupid shit like that. And you could see in the comments, people were like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? You don't say that. It's like misleading. It's like, why would you say that? It's not accurate. Now, if there was like this whole new form of Google that everybody adopted, okay, then I guess we'll optimize for that. Like, it's just wherever the attention is, we're going to drive visibility on that channel. But by no means is that dead. So that was a stupid trend that I saw that was making me crazy.
Yeah, and so it's crazy too, because I feel like you can capitalize on trends, like if all the eyes are somewhere and you want okay, that's like a new app comes out, like TikTok, right? A lot of people are like, posting on TikTok to get views.
Yeah.
And that works, but it's tough when you see people dump everything into that trend, but trends die. Especially now, my girlfriend's on TikTok and I know a lot of people are on TikTok. Trends in there are up and down every month. There's like that trending dance or something like that, or that trending food, or some type of video that, they want to do. And it was like, oh, let's go do that. And then if you're late to the party, you're fucking yourself. You are absolutely screwing yourself, because now you're focused on it, but everyone's like, well, I just got force fed this for the last 3 months. I don't want to watch it anymore. It's the attention span. Oh my God, I hate phones. Like, it's so...
You got to zoom in. You got to zoom in.
So, Cam, this would have been a great thumbnail photo. I could... It's funny, because in my head, I was hearing Cam going, bruh, and then I heard it. It was funny.
Yeah.
But it's bad, and... It's just so bad, because you're so used to like that scroll, that immediate dopamine release, and then you just go.
So
it hurts it.
My son is into video games also, and he's collaborating with his buddy, and they're trying to create like zombie characters for a video game.
Cool.
And he's shown me some of his stuff. It's very impressive. It looks really good. I do remember when there was a boom in zombie stuff. Everything was zombie. Now with like movies like 28 Days Later and all these other things were kind of zombie-ish types of things.
Yeah.
Do you think that zombie trend is dead, or do you see it still being viable?
So
I saw Bone Temple on Wednesday, the new one. It was amazing.
All right, so zombies are still alive.
It was
Okay,
like
all
the
right.
best zombie
Thank God.
movie
So
I
was worried. My son Alex was like going down a strange path, and I'm like, because I'm always think of viability, popularity, and I'm like, okay, let me ask a second opinion. Are zombies still in? But
so it's actually funny you mentioned that, because in the gaming industry, I'm very well versed in the gaming industry. Call of Duty, the big one, they had zombies in almost all their games forever, and they were so good. And the new games came out, and the quality of the story, the quality of the experience tanked. And it didn't go well. It did not go well. And everyone wants zombies, right? They want a good zombie game that they can play with their friends, because it's co-op, right? So there's always those things out there, like the basics of it, like a first-person shooter, zombies, a good story plot or whatever. There's always a need for that. But when you have like a big corporation go in and tank it, it hurts, because then everyone's just fiending for that good zombies game. But if they're not getting it, then it kind of dies. But if you're that person that brings it back, then you're taking everybody from all, because they're still gonna play zombies, right? Like there's still maybe not as many people, but they still want to play it. But if it sucks and a better game comes out, they're all gonna run to it. And that's what's been happening, with Call of Duty, because they tanked. Their overall first-person experience sucked ass. And now everyone's like, oh, let's make a first-person shooter. Then they're pulling everyone, making a ton of money.
You know what trend I can't stand, and I don't see it anymore, is when people would create content and they're like this, and they talk in this.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Why?
literally punch me in the face.
You're like, oh yeah, if you do this drop ship thing and we're gonna make you 30. Shut up. You don't need to hold your Apple. You don't need to hold your Apple microphone. What are you doing in your video like this? What is it? Get a normal microphone. And then the other one where people are holding those furry microphones. $20 Amazon mic. Hey, what do you think about this? And they put the fur in your face. The trends, it's so annoying. So we went from this, right? And then we hit the
furry cats.
Dude, it makes me cringe. It's like, do you have any thought? Can you think for yourself?
Dude, sheep.
Cue the sheep.
Fuck.
Cue the sheep. They'll just do anything that's hip just to follow the herd, and it's cringy. I purposely you'll never see a video of me doing this ever. I will never. It's just my mentality. It's just my mentality.
If you come into someone who's like just stuck on the trends, where's the person inside of there?
Yeah, it's like, be yourself, be unique.
Exactly, because then you don't know. It's like, am I talking to a trend right now, a
NPC.
Robot, or an NPC? Perfect.
Yeah, it's like NPCs are everywhere.
Yeah,
they behave a certain way. They behave a certain way. They think they gotta operate a certain way. They gotta copy each other. They gotta be cool and trendy, and they care. They care more about fitting in. That drives me absolutely.
I can feel my blood boiling.
Yeah.
Like I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. People will do that. Like they'll try to they'll behave a certain way, or they'll adopt certain things. Again, and it is somewhat of a human trait where people just want to feel accepted.
Yep.
I get that part, but also individuality is what makes people unique.
Yeah.
And the same thing with businesses. Dude, the way that we run our ad agency is very unorthodox and different. Like, I've talked to people and they go, this is really unique. This is different. Like, I've interviewed 90 agencies and you're the only one that does this. And I'm like, because I don't imitate everybody else. I'm a little bit different. The biggest thing is I don't nickel and dime. Sometimes agencies are like, hey, if you ask them to do one, like if the client asks you to do something, like they'll hammer you with all these bills and it's overwhelming and it just turns the client off. And I'm like, well, that took me 15 minutes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because you're a customer, I should be doing stuff for you anyway. So it's just it's not in my business model. So even me as a person, I have my individuality, but in business, give your business the ID, the DNA, the thumbprint to make you, the thing that makes people go, ooh, to make it a better experience. If you're a business owner, remember, whatever your customers are experiencing during that process or interaction or journey, make it different in a positive way. Go the extra mile. Don't nickel and dime your client. Show the client that you care. Like, those are some key things. Because if you're like stone cold and you're robotic,
I'll be back.
People will go, oh, they're just like the other guys. Or be you, be different. You don't have to follow everybody else's blueprint. That's not, as a person, that's not how I am. And as a business operator and owner, that's not how I am. I don't adopt that stuff.
Yeah, and I guess some final thoughts to kind of wrap it back to trending, and I guess correct me if I'm wrong or if I, say the wrong thing, but if you're going to hop on a trend, be ready to pivot. be ready.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you can ride that wave and get those eyeballs on your business or on your person if you're on TikTok or whatever. But just be ready, be quick to transition and still have your own model there. You know, like just be ready, because if you're riding on that one trend and that's all you got, dude, you know.
Yeah, it's
careful.
It's dangerous.
It is.
So when you see a trend happening, ask yourself, is that for you? Is that for your business?
Yeah.
And then peel back the onion, like I always say. You got to peel it back. Look, like, you know, you just look deeper and make sure and ask yourself, why is this trend trending? Why are people adopting that? Why is it being pushed? Being pushed doesn't necessarily mean that people are adopting. You could have a bunch of influencers talk about some bullshit that makes absolutely no sense. And you're like, you have to put up your radar and go, oh, not for me. And if you have a viable reason why it's not for you, then just don't do it. Don't feel like you have to do it because other people, I have to do this, I have to do that. You know, focus on what works for you and what makes sense for you. And always, doesn't hurt to be a little bit analytical.
Yeah.
Step back and take a look and ask yourself, does that make sense? And if it doesn't make sense, don't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Be sure to click, subscribe. Tune in until next time. Thank you for watching.